有一句諺語，如果埲牆識得講嘢，佢會講啲咩俾我哋聽呢？每一棟樓都有佢嘅一段歷史，佢嘅故事。以前係邊啲人喺度住呢？係邊啲人喺度做嘢同埋創業呢？你啱啱入嚟嘅呢一棟建築物，就擁有一個好特別嘅故事。呢度曾經建立同培育唔少嘅友誼，發展咗蓬勃嘅藝術，傳授特殊嘅手工技能。喺呢度，幾位善心慷慨嘅女性，通過聰明才智，開創咗一個手工業嘅小工場，令到幾十個家庭脫離貧困。
我係 Teresa Wong。呢棟樓咧，對我嚟講咧，有好特別嘅意義俾我嘅。我喺細個大約5、6歲咧，我就已經喺呢度咧。媽媽咧就喺度返工，因為佢喺台山咧就落嚟香港嘅。佢就話俾我聽咧，佢喺遇到啲修女，咁佢嗰陣時咧係一個孤兒嚟嘅，所以佢係冇人冇物。咁修女咧收留咗佢，就叫咗佢嚟呢個花房度做嘢嘅。媽媽咧15歲就話喺呢度開始做嘢啦。咁佢咧亦都做好多唔同嘅種類嘢啦，包括就係燙衫啊、剪線啊。佢哋啲女士咧，其實個個咧都唔係咁識字嘅嗰陣時，好多咧亦都係孤兒。嗰陣時咧，大約1950年代、60年代咁樣樣啦。其實個個咧喺我哋個 circle，個個都係窮嘅，我哋唔識有錢人嘅。其實呢個係一個 safe haven 俾佢哋，咁佢哋學到佢哋自己嗰啲嘢啊，學到點樣計數啊，點樣pack 嘢啊，點樣開單啊，咁呢係一個好好嘅經驗俾佢哋。出到去，佢哋一樣可以用呢啲 skill 嚟做翻佢嘅新工作嗰啲嘢。佢哋個個都係好斯文，你睇到個個都着到好扮靚嘅，其實好貪靚嘅佢哋嚇，咁唔係一個普普通通嘅工廠妹，大家都好開心，一齊傾偈，你睇到嘅食飯一齊，好多時都一齊嘅，咁幫得就幫，唔覺得佢哋有啲咩嘢話呢個又唔好啊，嗰個又唔好啊，又話學是非。我冇聽過我媽媽，亦都冇聽過嗰啲其他同事咧講過話人哋點樣點樣。佢哋咧就喺花房咧，梗係當然有玩有做嘢嘅，亦都好支持大家，大家都幫大家，一定係呢個。譬如媽媽唔舒服又好，乜都好，咁啊有人會睇住我啊。佢哋唔係淨止揾錢咁簡單，係有個友誼。
Sister Teresa worked with young girls, and she knew how to develop them in every possible way, psychologically, physically, intellectually. I didn't arrive in Hong Kong until September 1955. And that's when I first met Sister Teresa Yearn, who is a beautiful model of a missioner for anyone who just coming. Most of the girls that she got were orphans, and they would have very little opportunity for education at that time. So she started the workroom. This project was extremely important to all present and past Maryknoll girls, because it's the school that you all know on the Bondry Street and Waterloo Road. She helped finance the building of that school. The beautiful building, Maryknoll Convent School, is there because of the vision of women. I'm always amazed at what Sister Teresa did for those women with her concern for the children. These young girls who were taught how to sew and eventually to become really the makers of the whole vestment department. And the children on the mother's back could come to work. And that was, of course, another breakthrough because they didn't have to spend money to pay an alma, but could use the time while they were working.
Sister Young 咧就係唔係淨係照顧嗰啲員工女士嘅，佢亦都係好緊張個員工。若果有咩問題，佢屋企有咩問題咧，佢都會幫手。Sister 咧就申請咗入去 Maryknoll 度啦，佢係出我啲學費嘅。嗰陣時我好記得啦，係15蚊一個月。咁15蚊嗰陣時咧，亦都唔係少數。當你冇錢嗰陣時。我記得，譬如 Maryknoll 有時搞旅行，我就唔敢再問攞錢。但係 Sister somehow 咧知道嘅，咁佢亦都好願意俾錢我幫我去旅行嘅。
The atmosphere of the workroom was beautiful. It was a quiet space of love. And Sister Teresa was such a lovely woman that they just loved her. And you can't miss that. You see that. So many of them, when they got married, came back to show their husbands off.
我爸爸唔係天主教嘅，楊修女咧都要叫佢去聖堂。我媽媽係天主教，楊修女睇住我媽媽嫁，就要佢翻嚟。我媽媽喺聖 Teresa's 行禮嘅。不過佢一定要佢車佢翻嚟咧，就去上翻去佢嗰陣時個 conference 就要影幅相，個個都係嘅。
如果呢埲牆會講嘢，佢會透露啲咩秘密呢？如果呢間房會發出聲音，我哋會聽到邊個嘅聲音呢？佢會唔會講俾我哋聽嗰啲畫卷背後嘅故事呢？呢啲一盒一盒嘅文件、紐扣、絲線，佢哋用嚟做咩嘅呢？呢啲已經封咗50年灰塵嘅紙箱，裏面又係咩嚟嘅呢？
呢一批咧就係未做修復嘅，咁佢發現佢嘅時候，其實佢係成批。完全都唔知佢有啲圖樣喺度，只係見到好多紙筒，好污糟。咁後尾開始開嘅時候，先發現每一卷都好有唔同嘅花樣喺度嘅。呢卷係一個叫葡萄嘅花嚟嘅，應該係刺繡喺唔同嘅衫啊，或者咁樣上邊。咁但係我哋發覺咧，佢除咗污糟之外咧，成個 collection 其實係少少一粒曱甴蛋都冇見過嘅。咁對比起我之前有去啲舊戲院啊、舊酒樓啊、一啲舊嗰啲新界嗰啲屋啊，去收嘢就真係天淵之別嘅。嗰度因為通常都係非常之多蛇蟲鼠蟻啊咁，但係我又真係解釋唔到點解嗰度會咁好啊！睇佢日子咧，佢係寫53年，應該都好多年啦，70年。好似當年佢哋都有個係做設計嘅人嘅，即係呢啲唔係話普通人啊，做設計嗰個。同埋呢個花係好仔細、好靚。
Sister Frances Vaynard Lotito, was an artist to the very tiptoes to the brain. She was a careful, meticulous designer, and she did almost all, as far as I know, the designs while this workroom was there. She was very demanding, and you had to have the colors just right. These vestments, as we called them, were the chasuble, which is the outer garment worn by priests for the Mass. You couldn't just put any red there or blue. We have green for the ordinary time. Then we have purple for Lent. And then we have blue for Advent. It had to have meaning. Each of her vestments did have a period of meditation, because an artist can't just come in with a pencil and draw. An artist really needs to sit aside and observe and think and pray, and in the end she would produce a design. These vestments were popular because they were silk, and that's lightweight. Air conditioning was not in every church, not even in every rectory. And then the priests, when they found out, they were very happy. The sisters would try to sell Father a vestment, and this money was put toward the payment of Maryknoll Convent School.
成個工廠咧係最大嘅生意就喺啲 vestment 嗰度，嗰啲就去美國嘅。嗰啲 vestment 係嗰啲神父做彌撒着嗰啲衫，好似個 poncho 咁樣嘅，就咁喺個褸落去條頸嗰度啦，又有兩個窿擺地嘅手咁樣。咁佢哋就一咧就攞咗啲布出嚟咧，就有個布門咧就裁剪嘅啦，有啲紙樣啊咁啊剪，咁咧就 then 咧就拎落去車翻去嗰個，好啦，繡嗰度咧就最大工程嘅，繡嗰啲 Holy Spirit 啊、十字啊，嗰陣時幾 enjoy 嘅，因為兩個女仔咧就喺度一路整咧就可以傾偈啊嘛，但係唔可以大聲，因為 Sister Teresa 會聽到嘅。咁佢哋就好開心，呢成個 canvas 咁樣有4個咁啊，好開心嘅。依家仲有我耐唔耐都見下我媽媽啲同事啦。咁依家我包括埋我媽有5個啦。咁我耐唔耐都同佢哋有 contact 嘅，就算我媽媽唔喺香港。佢哋俾個印象我，佢哋真係好 appreciate 教會，亦都楊姑娘啊、花房咧，佢哋做一啲嘢，同埋始終係 part of 佢哋個 history 嚟嘅。我好記得呢個樓梯嘅，我覺得我近時細個嗰陣時就好宏偉嘅呢個樓梯。咁我哋嗱呢度咧就係我同我嘅朋友咧就放學翻嚟咧就喺呢度做功課啦。我好記得佢張台就喺呢度，我張台就喺呢度。我就諗翻我自己幾開心喎！近時喺度聽電話喺度，其實玩嘅啫。做功課又有人問喎，又有人陪我喎，因為我朋友成日都喺度嘅，同我一齊嘅。因為我自己係獨女啦嘛，我就好 appreciate， 即係有個譬如 friend 咁嘅樣。亦都真係 bring back a lot of memories about 我媽媽點樣好辛苦嚟養我、湊大我。亦都 bring back 其他佢啲 friends， 可以睇到個 picture 啊，呢個 friend 原來嗰陣時係咁嘅樣嘅，呢個咁嘅咁樣，就 bring back 好多 memories。
The workroom was a place of quiet love. Sister Teresa Yarn really was into the development of a person. She had a way with the young women, and they had a way with her, and there was a lot of respect for each person, and that was a blessing for all of us.